Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Donnyboy73, the small engine doctor. Today I'm going to show you how to replace the oil in the lower unit of your outboard motor. You're going to need a container to catch the old oil. You're also going to need a flat screwdriver and the oil to go in the lower end unit. So I'm going to start by removing the screw at the bottom here. Make sure you've got the oil container ready to catch the oil. And it was a good time to replace this oil because it's a bit gray. That means there was a bit of moisture or water that got into the oil. Now I'm going to remove the top screw here, which is a vent screw. And you'll notice that the oil is going to drip faster once you remove that screw because it's allowing air to get into the lower unit. Now you can let the oil drip until it's all done. This could take up to 15 minutes. Alright, the oil is done draining. Now I'm going to get the new oil ready to put into the lower unit. Now I've got some SAE Premium Marine Gear oil that I'm going to use. Also, because this engine's a Mercury, I got the pump with the Mercury fitting at the end. It's just a pump like this you can buy at your local Mercury dealer, and it fits onto an oil can like this, and then it goes a lot easier when you put the oil into the unit. I'm just going to take the small cap off the end of the fitting, and these threads, like I said, are going to fit into the Mercury lower unit. Now screw the fitting in the bottom hole of the unit. Now what you need to do is insert the oil into the unit by pushing down on the pump here. What this will do is fill your lower unit with gear oil, and do this until the oil starts pouring out of the top screw hole over here. When the oil drips out of here, that means that your lower unit has enough oil in it. So I'm going to start this process. Might take quite a few pumps. And you should see the oil start to pour out of here anytime soon. Now when it's dripping like that, you know you've got enough oil in there. Now what you need to do is to reinstall this screw. This is the shorter screw out of the two that we took out. And you want to make sure that you reinstall the plastic ring that went around the screw. In this case here, the plastic ring stayed in the lower unit, so I'm just going to reinstall the screw over top of it. So this is what some of the plastic washers I'm talking about will look like. If you notice that the plastic ring is damaged, you should replace them on each screw just to make sure that no oil leaks out of them. And make sure that it's on there tight. Now you can get this screw here ready to install in the bottom of the unit. Also, if there's any metal shavings on the screw here, make sure to remove them. It's kind of like a little magnet that picks up any metal shavings inside the lower unit. And by installing the top screw on first, this prevents the oil from dripping out excessively when you remove the fitting here to install this screw. So now I'm going to remove the fitting and have the screw in your hands ready to go in right away. You're going to lose a little bit of oil like that, but that's not a big deal. Now you can spray the engine with some degreaser and wipe it off with a rag. And when you're done, make sure you have no oil leaking out of the screws. If you have oil leaking out near the propeller, you need to replace the bottom seal. So that's it. As you can see, it's an easy job. For $10 or less, you can do this yourself at home. So why pay a lot of money at a local shop when you can do it by yourself? And save yourself a lot of money while you're doing it. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.